The impact on Medicaid has begun. Hello, everybody. David Shuster here. In the wake of the Trump tax and spending bill, several U.S. hospitals and healthcare clinics have now started turning away patients. And some Trump voters seem surprised, prompting sharp reactions across social media.
Did you guys see that woman talking about her father getting kicked out of the nursing home? Well, apparently the nursing homes are kicking out their Medicare patients. And she was like, why would they do that? And everyone in the comments was like, honey, this is what you voted for. This is Medicare cuts. This is the big, beautiful bill. And she was like, no, that's not it. Yes, it is. I work in skilled nursing. 90% of the residents that are in there, they are Medicare patients. These buildings stay open because of Medicare. They will close down. They will not care for your aging parents and grandparents for free. They will send them home to you. You will have to quit your job and stay home and take care of them. That means you're going to have to be the caregiver for your father, your husband, your kids. You're going to have to quit your job. You're going to do all this on half the income for your household.
By all accounts, the pressure on family caregivers is intensifying. Analysts say that as patients lose health coverage or are denied coverage, the responsibility for helping these people falls on family and friends. And for them, that can mean being forced to give up or scale back other work or employment. The economic ripple effect, state by state, is projected to be significant. Tony Ann Richard is the CEO of a group of community health centers in Missouri.
This particular bill would hit Missouri to the tune of 27%. Additional people would lose Medicaid coverage. And we went through a redetermination process like many others a year and a half ago, and we had several people that were already kicked off of the system because we could not find them. Re-enrollment processes were challenging and difficult. And so another 27% loss on that adds to our uninsured bottom line.
And she points out that as the number of uninsured grows, there will be an increase in people needing food assistance, help with transportation costs, and money or resources for childcare. The list goes on because this isn't just about medical care. It's also about everyone's social well-being. A lot of Trump voters are beginning to see the changes in their own lives, and social media is now filled with MAGA voters expressing regret and sorrow. This man, who identifies as a farmer, posted this video on TikTok with the caption, "I finally woke up."
All right, guys, I got something weighing heavy on my heart. I really got to get it out there. I realized I was wrong. I've been on the wrong side of history. I've been supporting the wrong party all along. And I talked with some people over the last few months, and I've decided I'm going to go ahead and become a Democrat because they're the party of truth, liberty, and freedom. They stand for the American people. They stand for what's best for this nation. And I don't know how I can apologize for being so far on the wrong side of history. But I truly regret anything I did to hurt your feelings. And I expect the admonishment. I'll take it. Hopefully you can help me heal through it and grow as a human to be more accepting and more loving of my newfound party allegiance. Hopefully you won't be too hard on me. It's really, really, really taken a lot for me to come out and say this. So, if you're going to get into the comments, just please take it up easy on me. I'm feeling very emotional and vulnerable right now, and I could use the support.
The regrets are not just because of healthcare issues and challenges. Many Trump voters say they are angry about rising costs of groceries and gasoline. Trump promised to lower everything and bring inflation down. Instead, inflation under Trump and costs keep going up.
Trump supporter from Indianapolis here, and I just want to say that our gas prices are not down. They are higher. Comment and tell me where you're from and tell me if your gas prices are higher or lower. I'm tired of the lies.
A lot of went wrong in that bill because we were misled. And you say, well, no, we were misled because a lot of people go off what Donald Trump says. We're not going to go read the. We're going to go off what he says. He needs to be more transparent with us whenever he talks about major life-changing topics like no taxes on overtime, no taxes on tips, no taxes on Social Security for the elderly people. Instead, there were stipulations on all of it. The transparency was a zero. The bill is a zero. Still got to hope. It's only been 7 months, but...
Expletives everywhere. And these are Trump MAGA voters in Trump MAGA states. But the disappointments and the frustrations are building. There is a great temptation among Democrats to take satisfaction at the MAGA misery and suggest that these Trump supporters are getting what they deserve, that the chickens are coming home to roost, or that MAGA is in the find-out stage after effing around. However you want to put it, I hear you. However, as human beings, I think we would all be better served to show some compassion and understanding to Trump voters as we welcome them to the resistance and to the Trump opposition. A lot of people have stressful, challenging lives that don't give them much time to closely monitor politics or seek reality or facts or examine the issues of our day. So these people follow their gut based on what they see and hear from a political leader. And nobody is better at misleading people and doing it with a certain charm and charisma than Donald Trump. He is the ultimate snake oil salesman. There is a reason that Trump has been able to con so many people through the years. Many of us have long said on this channel and others that Donald Trump makes everything worse. Casinos, online universities, airlines, decency, democracy, disaster responses, global alliances, international aid, foreign trade, government efficiency, the Rose Garden, you name it, Donald Trump literally ruins or cheapens everything he touches. And now, in the wake of his tax and spending bill and economic chaos, inflation is getting worse and millions of Americans are having to spend more money out of pocket for health care if they get care at all. Under Trump, life is increasingly difficult for everybody but the rich. So this trend of MAGA faithful waking up and realizing what they've done is going to continue. Persevering through the rest of Donald Trump's term is not going to be easy. And then we will all need to fix what Trump and the GOP have broken. It's going to be a massive undertaking, and it will require all of us pitching in, including former MAGA voters who are just now escaping the Trump cult. Better days can be our future in America. But first, though, we need to take deep breaths, stay strong, and choose basic humanity and kindness. By the way, Vice President J.D. Vance recently got busted raising water levels for a family boating trip. Headline, J.D. Vance's team had water level of Ohio River raised for family's boating trip. Quote, J.D. Vance's team had the Army Corps of Engineers take the unusual step of changing the outflow of a lake in Ohio to accommodate a recent boating excursion on a family holiday, The Guardian has learned. The request from the U.S. Secret Service was made to support safe navigation of the U.S. Vice President's security detail for an August outing on the Little Miami River, according to a statement by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. Vance was spotted in the southwestern Ohio area on the 2nd of August, his 41st birthday, according to social media posts that noted he was seen canoeing on the river, a tributary that Caesar Creek Lake feeds into. One source with knowledge of the matter who communicated with The Guardian anonymously alleged that the outflow request for the Caesar Creek Lake was not just to support the Vice President's Secret Service detail, but also to create ideal kayaking conditions. Check out that video at the link below. I'm David Shuster. Thanks for joining us.